Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is March 14th and I am doing a review and outlook price analysis video for silver and gold. Last week we can clearly see that both assets, both precious metals, got reamed, got hit pretty hard by the panic selling in the broader markets. We also had margin traders literally coming in and selling their positions in gold and silver to cover other areas where they may have needed to just cover where they were coming up short. Also, we had some large speculators coming out of the market. Not many. About 10% from what I can gather from the COT report. We can see that about 10% of large speculators came out of the market. Again, that's not a whole lot. It looks about the same way for silver, but still large speculators hold a large, long position for gold and silver, and that's really what you want to see. And that's why I'm expecting sometime, well, let me go over some things here with you. This is one chart I wanted to show you. It's by TraderGab. That's his Twitter handle. I will have a link to this to his Twitter page, as well as other websites that I will show you in this video. I'll have it all down in the description area. But what he shows you in this chart is the comparison between the broad market, the S&P 500, and gold. And what he shows you is that the broad market continues to fall as it has in the past. When we have seen selling in 2000, that was the dot-com bubble. In 2008, the crash of 2008, it was subprime loans and other issues with debt and credit, which really is something hanging over the markets now. But right now, it's the coronavirus. This chart was taken on the 12th. It doesn't include Friday's fall, so the market's down now for gold 8% instead of just the 5% show here. But again, what he was showing you is in this chart is that the S&P continues to fall as the price of gold starts to rebound. That happened back in 2000, 2001. It happened again in 2008, where the market continues to fall, but gold starts to rebound well ahead of the market. And that's likely what we're going to see here. And silver is the exact same way. Silver moves, tends to, even though silver is more volatile and it has more of an industrial purposes to it than gold, both precious metals move in the same direction, and we'll likely see that happen when they start to move back up. And I do completely expect them to. I expect both of the precious metals to start coming back up. Platinum and palladium, there's broader issues with their markets, and I'm not going to get into that with this in this video. But as far as silver and gold goes, they act more as safe havens than platinum and palladium. So that's why I'm expecting to see a correction and a new move to the upside for gold and silver sometime fairly soon. What I wanted to show you also was this coronavirus website. It's the worldometer. They update this site about every hour. Literally about 2 hours ago, President Trump and the coronavirus task force just had another press conference. And what they stated in their press conference is that they're really following the South Korea numbers. And what a lot of people don't know about South Korea is that their numbers are starting to peak. And that's what I've been saying for the last several weeks. When we start to see our numbers here in the United States start to peak, that's when we should start to stop seeing this panic selling in the market. This is total cases, and this is new daily cases. Clearly, you can see 2 weeks ago that South Korea was hitting 800 not 1,000, but 600, 800 new cases a day. Now they're down to about 100 or so a day. Their active cases is clearly started to, clearly peaked, if it looks like, and is starting now to slowly come down. Hopefully that trend continues, as well as their deaths. Now their deaths kind of seem like it hasn't totally peaked yet. We might, in the next couple of days, hopefully we'll start seeing that number come down. And their daily deaths are still kind of high. Hopefully all these numbers will continue to come down. But that's what they were referencing a lot in the press conference. Now, if I show you the United States, you'll see a drastic change as far as the charts. But when these charts start to look more like the South Korean charts is when we will start seeing the panic stop in the markets. And when we stop seeing the panic in the markets is when we will stop seeing these drastic drops in the price of silver and gold. It's the panic trades that we need to stop seeing. Uncertainty is gold and silver's best friend, but panic is just absolute chaos, and you can't do anything with it. To quickly review how gold and silver moved last week, let me just show you here real quick. You can clearly see that the support level of 1590 tried to hold, where the price of gold fell through 1590. It came back up. It wasn't able to hold it, and then on Friday it just smashed down to 1530, 1529. And with silver, this is the hourly chart. We can see, if I can get these numbers here, that it came down to 1650. It tried to hold, wasn't able to. It tried to hold at 1655 again. It was unable. It just smashed right through 1490. It stopped short of 1430. 1430 held more. Also 1450 held. I would say 1450 is a stronger support level than even 1430. I don't have it in this chart, but I will have it in the next one. So that's, again, really all the technical analysis you can give. That you can't do anything with chart patterns or anything, not in a chaotic market. And really, with this chart, I will have a link to it tells you that as the market's going down, that gold and silver will rebound well ahead of all of this panic chaos selling. Or when the panic selling stops, is what we saw really in 2008. We just saw the market just drop, but we saw gold come out of the into the light before the market did. So that's what I'm expecting in the future with gold and silver. But when we see the numbers of the coronavirus turn around for the United States and start to peak is when the market should stop acting so insane and chaotic. So anyways, that's it for this week. I thank you for your time. Stay safe, take care, and God bless.